Dear Diary, I've been asking myself, how can I live in a state of celebration of my own life? What romance can I bring to my day-to-day? And some days are easier to celebrate than others, like finally hitting 100 members in my mail club, but I want to take note of the entire journey and do my very best to make it a whimsical one. I literally just got done making my coffee when I heard this really loud bang on my door and I almost dropped it. And I have such an adverse reaction to really loud, unpredictable noises. I hate it. It makes me feel like I am in trouble. So shout out to my abusive parents who think they did nothing wrong. I made a brown sugar and cinnamon shaken espresso with maple cold foam. But luckily it was just the postman dropping off my prints and stickers for Prints and Prose Club this month, which I took a 2-month break because I was moving and then starting a really exciting project. So I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and unbox them. We are starting with the stickers, which I'm really excited to see. Oh my gosh! She turned out so cute. Okay, and then next up is going to be the postcards. A moment of truth, because these stickers turned out really well. I hope that the postcards did as well. Oh my gosh. Wow, everything printed so perfectly. I'm really happy. Look at her. So the massive project that I am starting this year is actually a hand-painted tarot deck. This is the very first card. It's card 0, which is the Fool, and I have been wanting to do this for such a long time, and I really want to tie it into Print and Prose Club, so I thought each month I could send you guys a postcard and a sticker as I create the cards. So this month is the Fool card, and I'm so excited about how the postcards and stickers turned out. We're gonna go ahead and open this one. So this is the Fool postcard, and it is actually a postcard. You could send it to someone if you wanted to. And to go with her is this adorable little sticker. I'm so happy with how these turned out. I will also be writing a letter all about the Fool card, its meaning, and my unique interpretation as an artist. So if that's interesting to you and you'd like to support me in this project, please consider joining Prints and Prose Club. So I'm really excited to be sending these out. I got a cute little cake decorating kit because I just hit 100 members in Print and Prose Club, and to celebrate I really wanted to bake and decorate a cake. So it looks really cute. I'm excited to open it. It should all be pink. Okay. So we have our little spatula, which is for icing the cake. It came with a little whisk, which is nice because I don't have one of these in my kitchen yet. And then this is the decorating wheel. So the cake goes on here and then you spin it so that you can ice it cleanly. I've never used one, but I'm really excited about it. And then, oh my gosh, cute! Wow, it even came with cookie cutters, which is nice. So I have stars and hearts. Some interesting looking scissors. I don't really know what those are for. These little spatulas are also for icing. This is a little reusable piping bag. And then it came with a whole bunch of different piping tips. More little tools. And then this is the little booklet, I guess, for how to decorate the cakes. I'm excited to learn and I'm really excited to make a cake tomorrow, so yay! My nail club just reached 100 members, and to celebrate, I am baking a cake. My nail club reached 100 members, which is insane to think about. I'm so grateful that we are keeping physical media alive. I love sending tangible art and written word in pretty pink envelopes. One of my favorite flavors is cherry. When I was a little girl, my very favorite part of a sundae was the cherry on top, and that is still true. One of my goals this year is to celebrate more and to embrace the scenic route, which in my mind is taking time to do unnecessary yet beautiful things that truly just require the effort of presence. Because just maybe life is long and whimsy is forever. I do not have much experience baking cakes, and this is my first time fully decorating one like this, so I baked the cake in a 9-inch round and then cut it in half to have 2 layers, which was really intimidating, and it was very difficult to try to get like a clean, straight cut. I also don't have a bread knife, which I really need, so I used like this chef knife, which definitely wasn't the right tool for this, but I managed to get it done. This is a cherry and vanilla cake. I used some of the syrup, I guess you would call it, from my maraschino cherries as sort of a glaze to keep my cake nice and moist. And then I made whipped cream to decorate and fill the cake with. And half of the whipped cream, I added more of that cherry syrup, which gave it a really cute pink tint, and it tasted so freaking good. I added whole maraschino cherries to the middle layer of the cake, which was really fun. It looked beautiful, but I think next time I would at least cut them in half and add a little bit more all over, just so that it's a bit more even. This cherry whipped cream is so good. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're gonna hope for the best. Now we get to do some piping. My advice to you, if you should choose to accept it, is to find any little thing that you can celebrate this week. Anything in your life that is bringing you joy, that you're proud of, and bake yourself a little treat. Bonus points if it's time consuming, like baking a cake or some kind of new recipe you've never tried before. I think that life is deserving of celebration. It doesn't have to be a huge milestone. It can be, but
I think there's a lot of beautiful little moments that are often overlooked, or things that we kind of glaze over, our own accomplishments or things going on in our life that are good. And I think it's important to take time to be in a state of celebration, because God knows that there are horrible things going on in the world at any given point. Everything is incredibly uncertain, it's scary, there is a lot of things that are out of our control, and it can feel really overwhelming, but there's also a lot of little miracles taking place every day, and the fact that we are alive and able is such a gift, and I don't ever want to take it for granted. I am so lucky because I got to celebrate 100 people joining my mail club, 100 people giving me a chance, 100 people who I get to bring joy and beauty to, and that means everything to me. I hope it can make your day the way it makes my entire month, and I'm so excited to keep growing this club and to keep creating for it, and I'm really honored that I get to do this and that there are people rooting for me, so thank you.
I'm about to start folding letters for my mail club, but I did make a few design changes this year which I wanted to show you. Starting with the artwork itself. So last year I was creating new paintings around a theme each month, but they didn't really connect together. Whereas this year I have an overall theme, which is that I am hand painting a tarot deck, and so I wanted to tie it into my club by sending my members a new card each month as I illustrate them. So we're starting with card 0, which is the Fool, and then following the Fool's journey through the major arcana as she meets these different characters and learns new things about herself and the world around her. Cards this year are a bit smaller just to account for the ratio of a tarot card. Last year they were also this sort of satin finish, whereas this year they are completely matte. And I wanted to focus on just one card each month, so the postcard and the sticker are the same, but I think it's actually adorable. The next change that I made is with the letter itself. So before I was just printing on this basic white paper and everything was in black and white. It was just this long letter. Here, however, I decided to go with this lovely cream paper, and the lettering is actually a dark brown this year. I also added a Lombardic capital. I think it feels very storybook-like, and I broke the letter up into sort of segments. It starts with a cursive font, and this is very poetic writing from the card's perspective. So this is an account from the Fool card, and it sort of just talks about her story, her perspective, where she's going, where she's been. The second half is from my perspective as the artist. It talks about the meanings of the card and how I painted them. And then there is this little card at the bottom which has journal prompts from the card, because each card has questions for you. So I wanted the letter to sort of be the card's account, my account, and then a chance for your own. I also changed the color of the envelope this year. I went for a much lighter pink, which I really like. I did keep the signature gold seal though, because I love it so much. I have a new stamp for the letters because I like stamping them. It's not really important, but it is to me. Last year it was just this round Print and Prose Club stamp in the corner. And this year it is Print and Prose Club, the Tarot of Serenity in the center. So I'm really excited for my club this year. I would love to hear your thoughts. I really hope that the theme will still resonate. I know not everyone is interested in tarot, but I do think it is objectively an interesting concept, and I personally love tarot decks, so I'm excited to be painting one and sharing it with you. And I am accepting new members if you would like to receive some whimsical mail each month.